I see the brilliant ocean, I smell the gentle breeze. I'm looking for adventure, so I gather all my things. I think I'll take a fishnet, a bucket and some tools, for off I go collecting, so I'll wear old tennis shoes.
Adventures by the ocean with crabs and fish and snails. I search for little creatures, who knows what I'll unveil. I use a magnifying glass to see in great detail each creature that I gently scoop and put inside my pail.
A shovel will be needed and a smaller net to find the crabs that will be hiding close by the ocean tide. I'll bring a plastic jar to gather water and small plants. I'll take it home to look under my microscope's clear glass.
Adventures by the ocean with crabs and fish and snails. I search for little creatures, who knows what I'll unveil. I use a magnifying glass to see in great detail each creature that I gently scoop and put inside my pail. Each creature that I gently scoop and put inside my pail.
Traveling down the highway, listen to the engine roar. The 18-wheeler with the tractor and trailer which will store tons of heavy cargo, from cars to food and logs. These big rigs carry anything from cattle to noisy hogs. Traveling down the highway, the driver sits up high. From the cab he watches the countryside pass on by. He motions to his partner, asleep behind his seat. He points to a little restaurant for his time to eat. They call them
big rigs, cargo carrying machines. Big rigs, the biggest truck with 18 wheels that doesn't use gasoline.
Now big rigs are mighty thirsty, but they don't use any gasoline. For diesel fuel is used to operate these big machines. Fumes escape from the smokestacks and make a growling sound. The truckers call this barking as they drive their trucks around. Truckers talk on CBs and warn others to back down, which means to watch the speed limit, for the police are all around. They warn each other of accidents and tell of Smokey Bear. That's the name they give state troopers, so truckers can beware. They call them
big rigs, cargo carrying machines. Big rigs, the biggest truck with 18 wheels that doesn't use gasoline.
from refrigerated reefers that carry fresh fruit around to flatbed semis or lowboys, which are low to the ground. Dump trailers can be tilted to unload a ton of sand. These 18-wheelers are impressive, now I'm sure you'll understand. So when you are traveling and a trucker passes by, wave your hands and give a shout, for your food he will supply. Big rigs keep our country supplied with needed goods. It's an important occupation, an interesting livelihood. They call them
big rigs.
Ah, yes.
Big rigs, cargo carrying machines.
They carry everything. They're really noisy and really big.
The biggest truck with 18 wheels that doesn't use gasoline.
An important occupation, an interesting livelihood. They call them big rigs.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So some children came along, singing Humpty's little song.
told.